Wednesday night. It's time for Trinity class. You're invited every Wednesday night, a little bit after 7. Show up at the Adawehi Healing Center, and we will talk about the energy that we meditated on in our Wednesday night World Healing Meditation, and you can be a part of it. And then you can come here and have a physical experience of that energy so that you can stick it in your pocket and walk around with it all week. It's not just a abstract thing that happens up in the ethers. It happens inside of you. You can feel it. That's what this class is about, helping you get a physical sensation of a particular energy. Tonight we looked at the energy of generosity. It's a very simple energy. If you want to make it complicated, you're going to miss out because it's so easy. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to just do a simple thing. You see this in Tai Chi, Xingyi, all kinds of different martial arts. Have this where you just kind of push and you practice transferring the energy. So I'm going to ask Jen not to fight me on this, but rather to just relax. She's just going to sort of trace the outline of her space here, not let me into her space, but don't fight me, don't push back. Anytime she feels pressure, instead of pushing against it, she's just going to breathe it down into the floor. Just, and I'm going to push and push and push and try and find that way into her space, looking for an opening. And the more aggressive I get, the more I put energy into this, and I'm pushing, and I'm fighting, and I'm trying to make this happen, the more I push myself away. She didn't do anything. She's not putting forth any effort. She's not putting forth any force, but I am. I'm getting really intent on making this happen, and as I do that, my body gets tense, and the more tense it gets, the more I push myself away. Because tension is like a snowshoe. It keeps you on top of the snow. You can't join with somebody's energy. You can't anchor your own energy. You can't manifest the flow of your spirit into the world when you are tense. Tension kills all of that. So, Jen has proven that she can stay pretty relaxed when I press in. So I'm going to press in, and this time I'm going to look for some tension that she has hidden in there. Surely she has some tension somewhere. Oh, there it is. Well, now, how come she didn't have it before and she did this time? Well, the answer is you're probably always hiding a little tension, but you think you can get rid of it by loosening up your body and breathing, and you think that all of this outer stuff is loose and that there's no tension, but usually you're hiding a little tension, and it's deep inside of you. It is in your spine, all the way up and down. We tend to keep our spine tense because we feel we have to stay upright. Not true. If you want to manifest your spirit into the world so that it flows easily and joins with other people and anchors into bigger and bigger spaces, which is really all generosity is, you got to make sure that the conduit for that energy flow isn't tense, and that's your spine. If you know anything about metaphysics, you'll know that there are energy centers all through your body. They're called chakras, and they all tend to line up right through the center of you. Physically, what is that? Well, that's your spine. Your spine is the physical representation of that energy channel that lets your spirit come into the world. So if your spine is tense, you're not going to be able to join with somebody. You're not going to be able to do a dance where you move your energies together. You're not going to be able to anchor your energy into the world. You're just going to get more and more pressure and push yourself out of situations because you're holding all of this tension, even if you don't think so. It's in there. So we're going to look at a way to get rid of the tension in your spine. You need a flat surface. If you have a chair rail or something like that on the wall, it probably won't work. So I'm going to use this door because it has this nice flat part in the middle. And all you do is stand against that flat surface and you press the bottom part of your spine, your sacrum, you press that into the wall, And then you try and press each vertebra in your spine one at a time into the wall so that you begin to curve your low back, hollowing it out, pressing vertebra after vertebra after vertebra until you get to the thoracic area, and then it kind of reverses. And you're pressing those in. The front of your chest comes out, and then you get to your shoulders and your head, and then you start over. Lower vertebra, hollow out the low back, hollow out the chest, press the neck if you can get it, and then start over. Lower, middle, upper, and again. Low back, mid back, shoulders. And you just go faster and faster until you start to get this wave motion, like a ripple. Like water's coming in and hitting the beach. Or maybe like somebody took a whip and popped it, and that hump traveled all the way up to the end. Eventually you can step away from the wall and you can get that same situation where you press and wave. Press and wave. And you just get this undulating sort of wave going. You can do this anywhere, a bus stop or something. It doesn't have to be this big noticeable thing. A couple of minutes of that exercise and you feel your spine loosening up. You feel the tension dropping away. You can go back and test yourself with a partner. And I'm going to once again look, see if I can find any tension in there. She was doing the wave with me. I'm looking. Can I find that tension in her spine? Yeah, there's a little bit. And I start to press in, and she now knows where it is. So she breathes it out. And now I can't press in anymore. In fact, the harder I try, if I'm trying to press, guess what? I get pushed away. And I go, wait, I must have tension in my spine. So I wave, and I press. And this time, I can press, and it doesn't push her back, and it doesn't push me back because there's no tension in either spine. And that's when you know. You stop and you go, wait a second. I felt like we were really joining there. I felt like my energy was going into the ground and touching yours, and it was making this bigger space. Wow, that's what generosity feels like. Generosity is very simple. It's just the flow of your spirit through a flexible conduit into the world to join with everybody who wants to co-create with you. Very simple, easy to get to. Try the wave. If you like it, come to Trinity class.